So now question number 9, y is equal to sine inverse twice x upon 1 plus x square. Now we know that derivative of sine inverse x is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. This is the derivative of sine inverse x. So this is your formula that we have to apply. But in given function sine inverse, instead of x, it is given twice x upon 1 plus x square. That is, we applying chain rule to differentiate this function, right? So differentiating with respect to x. So differentiating with respect to x, derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx is equal to derivative of sine inverse x is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. But this is not a x, it is twice x upon 1 plus x square. So sine inverse, this is our bracket. We have to apply chain rule. So this is our bracket. So derivative of sine inverse is 1 upon under root 1 minus bracket square by chain rule and into d by dx of bracket. अब ब्रैकेट में क्या है? ब्रैकेट में ट्वाइस एक्स अपॉन 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर. सो ट्वाइस एक्स अपॉन 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर and here again twice x upon 1 plus x square, right? समझ में आया? साइन इनवर्स ब्रैकेट, डेरिवेटिव ऑफ साइन इनवर्स ब्रैकेट is 1 upon under root 1 minus bracket whole square into ddx of bracket by chain rule. Got it? Now taking LCM, so 1 plus x square comes here, but this is whole square. So 1 plus x square whole square is LCM. So this becomes 1 plus x square, right? Because denominator of denominator goes to numerator. So this is under root 1 plus x square, right? This is just like this, under root 1 plus x square whole square, right? So we don't know just now what is the value of this, either plus either minus. So we are putting under root 1 plus x square whole square into modulus, right? Whole upon. So this is 1 plus x square whole square minus this is 2x square, that is 4x square, and these all are in square root, right? So this is simplification of this, taking LCM. Once again taking LCM, 1 plus x square whole square. So 1 plus x square whole square multiply by here with 1 and minus square of this, and denominator of the denominator goes to numerator. So this is in square root 1 plus x square whole square. We don't know value of this 1 plus x square is plus or minus, so we are putting in modulus. Now derivative of u upon v, you know derivative of u upon v. What is the formula? First denominator square, that is v square, right? V as it is, derivative of numerator, that is du by dx, minus numerator as it is, that is u, and derivative of the denominator is dv by dx. So this is your formula for differentiating u upon v. So applying this formula to this is u, this is v, right? So into 1 plus x square whole square, that is v square, right? Now v as it is, that is 1 plus x square as it is, and derivative of twice x. So derivative of twice x is 2, minus twice x as it is and into derivative of 1 plus x square. Now what is the derivative of 1 plus x square? Derivative of 1 is 0 and x square is twice x. समझ में आई बात? इसका डिफ्रेंसिएशन किया वो दिखाई देता है ना? कि मैं थोड़ा पेज ऊपर कर लूँ, राइट? चलो अब क्या करेंगे, राइट? नाउ this is another formula. A plus b whole square minus 4ab is, what is the formula for this? A minus b whole square. You know this formula. A plus b whole square minus 4ab. A plus b whole square minus 4ab is equal to a minus b whole square is equal to a minus b whole square. This is the formula that you learn and आपको पता भी है कि ये फॉर्मूला है, राइट? तो ये फॉर्मूला जो है वो हम यहाँ अप्लाई करेंगे इसके लिए. तो इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? जो a प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर है माइनस 4ab, तो दिस इज़ 4ab, तो वो a माइनस बी हो जाता है. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? सो दिस बिकम्स 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर होल स्क्वायर. This is as it is. So numerator 1 plus x square as it is whole upon this is under root. This is now according to this formula is 1 minus x square whole square, right? Into, now expanding this is 2 plus 2x square minus 4x square whole upon 1 plus x square whole square, right? 1 plus x square whole square. Now as you know, x, for all x square is greater than 0, right? So x square is greater than 0. So if we add 1, then 1 plus x square is greater than 1, right? So 1 plus x square is greater than 1 means that is greater than 0, right? So value of this is never be negative. So we write now this 1 plus x square in modulus as simple 1 plus x square, that is this is a positive function, right? Now square root of this is again modulus of 1 minus x square, right? Because we don't know the value of this is positive or negative, right? Into this is 2 and 2 minus 4x square, 2x square minus 4x square is minus 2x square. So taking 2 common, this is answer will be 1 minus x square whole upon 1 plus x square whole square, right? Now 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square will be cut. So your final answer will be, this is 2 times 1 minus x square, 2 times 1 minus x square whole upon modulus of 1 minus x square into 1 plus x square, as 1 will cut, right? Now we have to think about this modulus of 1 minus x square. So suppose if we take 1 minus x square equal to 0, so suppose modulus of 1 minus x square is equal to 0, then this implies 1 minus x square is equal to 0. So this implies x square is equal to 1, right? X square is equal to 1, right? So if we take x square is equal to 1, then this is not differentiable because denominator is 0, right? So for x square, that is we can write modulus of x also, right? So for modulus of x is equal to 1, right? Function y is not differentiable, is not differentiable. That means Now for x is equal to 1, this is not differentiable. So either modulus of x is now greater than 1 or less than 1, right? Got it? This is x is equal to 1. This is x is equal to 1. So at x is equal to 1, y is not differentiable. So value of mod x is either greater than 1, either less than 1, right? So taking case 1, modulus of x less than 1, and case 2, modulus of x greater than 1, right? Now we have modulus of 1 minus x square, right? So squaring this, what we get? Modulus of x less than 1. This implies squaring x square is less than 1, right? So this implies x square minus 1 is less than 0, right? X square minus 1 is less than 0. But what we have? 1 minus x square. So this implies 1 minus x square is greater than 0. Multiply by minus, inequality will be changed, right? So if x is greater than 0, you have the definition of modulus function. Modulus of x is equal to x if x is greater or equal to 0, and answer is minus x if x is less than 0. So this is the definition of your modulus function, right? So x is greater than 0. This means modulus of 1 minus x square. Modulus of 1 minus x square is 1 minus x square, right? So suppose we say this is a result number 1. Therefore from 1, what we get? Y is equal to. So from 1 we get y is equal to, this is your result number 1, y is equal to 2 times 1 minus x square whole upon. Now 1 minus x square modulus is 1 minus x square. So 1 minus x square into 1 plus x square. So 1 plus x square. Now this 1 minus x square will be cut. So what is the answer? So dy by dx is this. So therefore dy by dx is equal to 2 upon 1 plus x square. So this is your one answer. Now case number 2, right? Modulus of x is greater than 1. So squaring both sides. So x greater than 1. This implies x square is greater than 1. This implies x square is greater than 1, right? Now x square minus 1 is greater than 0. X square minus 1 is greater than 0. But what we have? We have 1 minus x square. So multiplying by minus, what we get? 1 minus x square is less than 0, right? Now applying this formula of modulus function, x is less than 0, then modulus of x is minus x. So this implies modulus of 1 minus x square is equal to minus 1 minus x square, right? So applying this to result number 1. So from 1, dy by dx is equal to 2 times 1 minus x square. And now the answer of this 1 minus x square modulus is minus 1 minus x square. So writing this, so this is minus 1 minus x square and 1 plus x square as it is, right? So this will cut. So finally we get dy by dx is equal to minus 2 upon 1 plus x square, right? So we get 3 results for dy by dx, right? First answer is 2 upon 1 plus x square while mod x is less than 1. dy by dx is minus 2 upon 1 plus x square while mod x is greater than 1, and while mod x is 1, y is not differentiable, right? So we get 3 answer. Got it? समझ में आया? Another method for same question, as you know, we can apply trigonometric substitution to simplify this, right? Because आप लोगों ने ये सीखा है इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन में कि ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन कैसे अप्लाई करना है, राइट। सो व्हाट इज गिवन हियर, देखो क्या दिया है, 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर, 1 प्लस व्हाट इज ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन, 1 प्लस दैट इज टेन थीटा, 1 प्लस टेन स्क्वायर थीटा. So we assume x is equal to tan theta. So suppose let x is equal to tan theta, right? This implies theta is equal to tan inverse x and theta belongs to, you know, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? So substituting x equal to tan theta in y, what we get here, y is equal to sin inverse twice x upon 1 plus x square. So this become sin inverse 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. आपको पता है ये क्या है, sin 2 theta की फॉर्मूला. So what is your y now? So y is equal to sin inverse sin 2 theta. As usual, result number 1. Now answer of this is 2 theta if 2 theta lies in the range of sin inverse, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. But what is given here, but here x belongs to r, right? X belongs to r, that means now see here, the range of this theta belongs to is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So this is minus pi by 2 and this is plus pi by 2, right? And this is 0, that you know. Now this is minus pi by 4 and this is plus pi by 4, right? Now x belongs to r, that means either mod x is less than 1 or mod x is greater than 1. Now mod x is less than 1, that means you know minus 1 is less than x is less than 1, or mod x is greater than 1, that means x is less than minus 1 or x is greater than 1, x is greater than 1, right? समझ में आई ना बात, ये आपने पढ़ा है 11th स्टैंडर्ड में, राइट? और इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक में ऐसी इनइक्वालिटी हमने पढ़ी है और आपको पता भी है कि क्या आंसर आता है, क्या है ना, याद आपको, मेमोराइज किया है ना आपने, हाँ. तो वही हमने अप्लाई किया, मोड एक्स इज लेस देन ए, देन माइनस ए इज लेस देन एक्स इज लेस देन ए फॉर्मूला, राइट? नाउ minus 1 less than x less than 1 means this is our quadrant, this is x is equal to minus 1, then theta is pi by 4, right? So this is for x less than 1, minus 1 to 1. Now this is your area where x is less than minus 1 and this is the area when x is greater than 1. So we have to think about these three cases, right? So first we take minus 1 is less than x less than 1. So first we take minus 1 is less than x is less than 1. So this implies minus 1 is less than x is less than 1. थोड़ा पेज ऊपर कर लेता हूँ मैं, बराबर, ओके. सो x is tan theta. So inserting tan theta, you know tan is the increasing function in all quadrant. So this become minus pi by 4 is less than theta is less than pi by 4, right? So multiply by 2, what we get, minus pi by 2 less than 2 theta less than pi by 2, right? So now from 1, answer of this is 2 theta if 2 theta lies in the range of sin inverse. So range of sin inverse is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? So therefore from 1, what we get, y is equal to sin inverse sin 2 theta is 2 theta. So 2 theta. Now what is theta? Theta is tan inverse x, right? So y is equal to 2 tan inverse x, right? कुछ याद आ रहा है? हमने इन्वर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक में यहाँ तक सिंप्लीफाई किया था और मैंने तब भी आपको बोला था कि ये एग्जाम्पल फिर से डिफ्रेंसिएशन में आएगा, तो आ गया ना। चलो, तो यहाँ तक का हमने वहाँ किया था। नाउ डिफ्रेंशिएटिंग रिस्पेक्ट टू एक्स, दैट इज dy by dx is equal to 2 constant, and derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square, right? So this is your first answer, while minus 1 is less than x less than 1, that is minus 1 less than x less than 1, that is mod x is less than 1, right? Now we are taking mod x greater than 1. So in this there is a two cases, x is less than minus 1 and x is greater than 1. So we are considering second case. We are considering second case, that is x is less than minus 1. Now as we saw, x is less than minus 1, that is your theta lies between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by minus pi by 2 to minus pi by 4, right? So this implies minus pi by 2 is less than theta is less than minus pi by 4, right? Now multiplying by 2, what we get? Minus pi is less than 2 theta is less than minus pi by 2, right? Now our target to get this answer theta, this here, this theta, if 2 theta lies in the range of sine, that is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, and what we get here? Minus pi less than 2 theta less than minus pi by 2. So adding pi in inequality, so pi minus pi is less than pi plus 2 theta is less than pi minus pi by 2, right? This implies 0 is less than pi plus 2 theta is less than pi minus pi by 2 is pi by 2. So pi plus 2 theta lies in the range of sine inverse, right? So now from 1 we have sine 2 theta. So sine 2 theta is equal to sine pi plus 2 theta, right? Now sine pi plus 2 theta, sine pi is here, plus 2 theta means in third quadrant sine is minus. So sine pi plus 2 theta is minus, and suppose if we put minus, then minus minus become plus. So instead of sine 2 theta, we are writing minus sine pi plus 2 theta, right? So therefore from 1, what we get from 1? Y is equal to sine inverse. Y is equal to sine inverse minus sine pi plus 2 theta, right? From 1, because 1 is this sine inverse sine 2 theta, right? So instead of sine 2 theta, what we get here? Sine 2 theta is minus sine pi plus 2 theta. So y is equal to sine inverse minus sine pi plus 2 theta. Now sine inverse, sine inverse, right? Sine inverse minus x is equal to minus sine inverse x, is equal to minus sine inverse x. So what is the answer of this? Sine inverse minus, this is your theta. So answer is minus sine inverse, right? Sine pi plus 2 theta. Sine pi plus 2 theta. Now answer of this is pi plus 2 theta. If pi plus 2 theta lies in the range of sine inverse, so here what we prove? Pi plus 2 theta lies between 0 to pi by 2. So answer of this is minus pi plus 2 theta. Answer is minus pi plus 2 theta, right? That is minus pi minus 2 theta. But what is theta? Theta is tan inverse x. Theta is tan inverse x. So substituting that formula value in this formula, this is minus pi minus 2 tan inverse x, minus 2 tan inverse x. So this is your y. This is your y. So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to derivative of minus pi constant. So answer is 0 minus 2 into derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. राइट, समझ में आई बात? ये थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट एग्जाम्पल है, यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. आप 3-4 बार प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा क्या करना है. नाउ अनदर केस, वन केस लेफ्ट, दैट इज x इज ग्रेटर देन 1. Right, we did for this case 1, this is case 2, and now this is case 3, that is x greater than 1. Now x greater than 1, that is your theta lies between pi by 4 to greater values, but our range is up to pi by 2. So your theta will be lies in pi by 4 to pi by 2. Right, आपको नीचे दिखाई नहीं देगा तो मैं डायरेक्ट ही लिख लूँगा. राइट, है ना? सो केस नंबर 3 दिखाई देता है ना, आपको दिख रहा हो? चलो, तो केस नंबर 3, x इज ग्रेटर देन 1. एज वी सो x greater than 1 means pi by 4 less than theta less than pi by 2. Right, now multiply by 2, what we get? Pi by 2 less than 2 theta less than pi. Again this 2 theta is not lies in the range of sine inverse. So separating pi, what we get? Separating pi, this implies pi by 2 minus pi, that is minus pi by 2 is less than 2 theta minus pi is less than 0. Multiply both to inequality to minus 1, what we get? 0 is less than pi minus 2 theta is less than pi by 2. Right, but what we have? We have sine 2 theta. So instead of sine 2 theta, what we write? Sine 2 theta is equal to, this is our theta now, so sine pi minus 2 theta. Now pi minus 2 theta, this is pi, minus is second quadrant. In second quadrant sine is positive, so answer of sine pi minus 2 theta is sine 2 theta. Right, so from 1, right, so from 1 what we get? Y is equal to 2 theta. Right, y is equal to 2 theta because pi minus 2 theta lies in the range of sine inverse. Right, so sorry, y is equal to pi minus 2 theta. Right, so what is theta? Y is equal to pi minus 2 theta. Theta is tan inverse x. So theta is tan inverse x. So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to minus 2 into 1 upon 1 plus x square. Right, so this is your answer. So we get two answers. Right, if mod x is, see, if mod x is less than 1, then dy by dx is equal to 1 upon 2 upon 1 plus x square, and mod x is greater than 1. So in mod x greater than 1 we have two conditions. One is x less than minus 1. In x less than minus 1 we get minus 2 upon 1 plus x square, and similarly in x greater than 1 we get minus 2 upon 1 plus x square. So dy by dx is equal to minus 2 upon 1 plus x square. Now compare the answers. Right, because we get, this is our second method, we get first answer, same answer. See, मेरे पास वो पेज है, मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ. ये देखो, जो फर्स्ट आंसर था वो, उसमें भी दो आंसर आया था. जब मोड एक्स लेस देन 1 देन आंसर इज पॉजिटिव, एंड मोड एक्स इज ग्रेटर देन 1 देन आंसर इज नेगेटिव. नाउ ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि आपको कौन सी मेथड अप्लाई करनी है. ये एग्जांपल था, इसमें थोड़ा कंडीशन ज़्यादा आता है. इसके अलावा और सब एग्जांपल में जो हम ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन करके करेंगे तो आपका आंसर जल्दी आ जाएंगे, क्योंकि ये टाइप जो है डायरेक्ट मेथड, ये जो डायरेक्ट मेथड है, इससे एग्जांपल करेंगे तो आपको ये सिंप्लीफिकेशन में केयर करनी पड़ेगी। सिंप्लीफिकेशन में कुछ मिस्टेक हो गया तो प्रॉब्लम होगा। ये एक ही एक एग्जांपल है जिसमें कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सब कंडीशंस है, अदरवाइज दिस ऑल आर एग्जांपल्स आर नाइस and you love to apply this method. I hope so. Okay, thank you. Next example is question number 10. Y is equal to tan inverse 3x minus x cube upon 1 minus 3x square, and condition is given here. So this is not as tough as the previous one, right? Because condition is given, so you have to consider all possible values for theta in this interval only. Now you know this is the formula for tan 3 theta. 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. So what is our assumption? So assuming x is equal to tan theta, right? So let we assume let x is equal to tan theta. So this implies theta is equal to tan inverse x. Theta is tan inverse x, right? And here for this assumption theta belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 open interval, right? So now substituting this value in given equation, what we get? Y is equal to tan inverse, this is 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta whole upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta, 1 minus 3 tan square theta. So this is y is equal to tan inverse, this is tan 3 theta, equation number 1. Answer of this is 3 theta if 3 theta lies in the range of tan inverse, that is open interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. But what is given? Given that minus 1 upon root 3, right? So but minus 1 upon root 3 is less than x is less than 1 upon root 3. So this implies 1 upon root 3, that is tan pi by 6. Very good. So minus pi by 6 is less than theta is less than pi by 6 hoga, right? Now our target is to find out the value of 3 theta. So multiplying by 3, what we get? Minus pi by 2 is less than 3 theta is less than pi by 2, right? So answer of this equation number 1, answer of this tan inverse tan 3 theta is 3 theta if 3 theta lies in the range of tan inverse. Tan inverse range is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Is there? Yes. So from 1 what we get? From 1 y is equal to 3 theta and theta is tan inverse x. So 3 times tan inverse x, right? So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to 3 constant, and derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. That is your answer will be 3 upon 1 plus x square. So now see, this is easy, nothing to do, and we did this example again in inverse trigonometric function up to here. So you have to differentiate with respect to x. So next step is your answer, right? Question number 11, y is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square, and condition is given 0 is less than x is less than 1. You know this is the formula of, हाँ याद करो क्या है आपको याद करना है? cos इनवर्स 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर, 1 माइनस टेन स्क्वायर थीटा अपॉन 1 प्लस टेन स्क्वायर थीटा. So 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is cos 2 theta. Very good. So cos 2 theta formula is 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. So what is our assumption? So क्या सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे हम यहाँ पे? x is equal to tan theta, right? So assuming let x is equal to tan theta. This implies theta is equal to tan inverse x, and theta belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So substituting the value, we get y is equal to cos inverse 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, and the answer of this is, as we know, this is the formula, so answer of this is cos inverse cos 2 theta, cos inverse cos 2 theta. अब अपना डायलॉग याद करो, हमने इन्वर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन में भी किया था. क्या है डायलॉग? Answer of this is 2 theta if 2 theta lies in the range of cos inverse. So what is given here? But 0 is less than x is less than 1. So this implies 0 is less than x is less than 1. Right? Now x is tan theta. So tan 0 is 0 and tan pi by 4 is 1. So what we get here? 0 is less than theta is less than pi by 4, right? So multiplying by 2. So this implies 0 is less than 2 theta is less than pi by 2, right? So now 2 theta lies in the range of 0 to pi by 2, that is in first quadrant, and you know in first quadrant all values lies in the required range, right? So from 1 y is equal to 2 theta, that is y is equal to 2 tan inverse x, right? So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to 2 constant, and derivative tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. देखा कितना इजी हो जाता है ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन से. वही एक एग्जांपल था, वो बहुत ही गंदा था, बराबर. उनको आपको प्रैक्टिस करना है, मैक्सिमम टाइम प्रैक्टिस करो, राइट? अदरवाइज थिंग आप इसका बाय फॉर्मूला से डायरेक्ट डिफ्रेंशिएशन करने जाएंगे तो क्या होगा? 1 अपॉन अंडर रूट 1 माइनस तो हमने छोड़ दिया अभी, बराबर. तो 1 अपॉन अंडर रूट का ही ख्याल करो कभी, राइट? तो 1 माइनस दिस स्क्वायर एंड डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस अगेन. तो इतने में तो ये एग्जाम्पल आ गया. उसके बाद उसका कंडीशन आएगा, मॉड्यूलस आएगा, वो भी सब देखना पड़ेगा. सो ओनली प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन, दैट इज योर क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 इज डिफिकल्ट वन टू सॉल्व, अदरवाइज ऑल क्वेश्चंस आर इजी बाय ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 12. y is equal to sin inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. As we saw in previous example, formula for 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, right? So what we have to assume in this example also, x is equal to tan theta. So assuming let x is equal to tan theta, right? X is equal to tan theta. So this implies theta is equal to tan inverse x. Theta is equal to tan inverse x, and theta belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? Theta belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? So substituting these values, what we get? Y is equal to sin inverse 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, right? So this is sin inverse, and as you know this is the formula for cos 2 theta. So this is sin inverse cos 2 theta, right? Now outside function is sin and inside function is cos. So we change this into sin, that is sin inverse. Now cos theta is sin pi by 2 minus theta, right? So this is sin pi by 2 minus theta. So pi by 2 minus theta is 2 theta. समझ में आया? दिख रहा हो? समझ में आई नहीं बात? हाँ, क्या? साइन इनवर्स cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta is sin pi by 2 minus theta, right? So as usual, this is say result number 1. Now what is given? Given that What is given? Given that 0 is less than x is less than 1. So but 0 is less than x is less than 1. So this implies 0 is less than theta is less than pi by 4. Right? Now you are master in this, so no need to explain more. So multiply by 2. What we get? 0 is less than 2 theta is less than pi by 2. Right? 0 is less than 2 theta is less than pi by 2. Now what we have? Here our theta is this, pi by 2 minus 2 theta. So we have to multiply by minus, and you know if we multiply inequality by minus, inequality will be change. So this becomes minus pi by 2 less than minus 2 theta less than 0. Right? Now have to add pi by 2. So adding pi by 2 minus pi by 2 is 0. So this implies 0 less than pi by 2 minus 2 theta. So pi by 2 minus 2 theta is less than 0 plus pi by 2 is pi by 2. Now remember, recall your dialogue. Answer of this is pi by 2 minus 2 theta if pi by 2 minus 2 theta lies in the range of this. So here pi by 2 minus 2 theta lies in the 0 to pi by 2, that is first quadrant, right? And in first quadrant all lies in principal domain what you require, right? So answer of this is from 1 what we get. So therefore from 1 y is equal to, answer will be pi by 2 minus 2 theta, and what is theta? Tan inverse x. So pi by 2 minus 2 times tan inverse x. So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to derivative pi by 2 is 0 minus 2 as it is, and derivative tan inverse is 1 upon 1 plus x square, that is minus 2 upon 1 plus x square. So this is your answer. So next question is question number 13. Y is equal to cos inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. So this is the formula for sin 2 theta, 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. So again assuming let x is equal to tan theta, x is equal to tan theta. So this implies theta is equal to tan inverse x, and theta belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? So substituting these all values in y, what we get? Y is equal to cos inverse 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, right? So this is cos inverse. Now this is the formula for sin 2 theta. So this is cos inverse sin 2 theta. Now outside function is cos inverse and inside function is sin. So we must have both function are same. So applying this formula, you know cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. This is the formula, you know, right? So applying this formula, y is equal to pi by 2 minus sin inverse theta is twice x. So sin inverse sin 2 theta, sin inverse sin 2 theta. Say result number 1, right? Now what is given? Given is minus 1 is less than x is less than 1. So but minus 1 is less than x is less than 1. So x is tan theta, tan pi by 4 is 1. So tan minus pi by 4 is minus 1. So this implies minus pi by 4 is less than theta is less than pi by 4. Now we require 2 theta. So multiply by 2. That is minus pi by 2 less than 2 theta less than pi by 2. So now your 2 theta lies in minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, that is the range of sin inverse. So from 1 what we get? Y is equal to pi by 2 minus 2 theta, that is pi by 2 minus 2, and theta is tan inverse x, right? So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to derivative of pi by 2 is 0 minus 2 and derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. So your answer will be minus 2 upon 1 plus x square. Question number 14, y is equal to sine inverse twice x into 1 minus x square. So assuming x is equal to sine theta. So let x is equal to sine theta. So this implies theta is equal to sine inverse x and theta belongs to here is closed interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? So substituting these values in given example, y is equal to sine inverse 2, x is sine theta under root 1 minus sine square theta, right? So this is sine inverse 2 sine theta, root 1 minus sine square theta is root cos square theta, so cos square theta, right? Now theta belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, that is first and fourth quadrant, and in both quadrant first and fourth cos is positive, so square root of cos square theta is always positive here. So sine inverse, this is 2 sine theta into cos theta, right? Because theta belongs to closed interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, right? Is means first and fourth quadrant. So this is 2 sine theta cos theta is sine 2 theta. So sine inverse sine 2 theta, as usual result number 1. And recalling your dialogue, answer of this is 2 theta if 2 theta lies in the range of this. So given condition is minus half, but minus half is less than x is less than 1 upon root 2. So half is x is sine theta, sine is half for, sine is half for, what is half sine? बोलिए जल्दी. I think we are making some mistake. It required 1 upon root 2, sorry, huh? So this is 1 upon root 2, right? In example we require 1 upon root 2. So sine 1 upon root 2 for pi by 4. So minus pi by 4 is less than theta is less than plus pi by 4, right? So multiply by 2. So 2 multiply, what we get, minus pi by 2 less than 2 theta less than pi by 2. So 2 theta lies in minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, which is the range of sine inverse. So from 1 y is equal to, from 1 y is equal to what we get, 2 theta, that is 2, and theta is sine inverse x, theta is sine inverse x. So differentiating with respect to x, dy by dx is equal to 2 as it is, and derivative of sine inverse x is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. So this is your answer. Question number 15, y is equal to sec inverse 1 upon 2 x square minus 1. So we have one formula, 2 cos square minus 1. So assuming x is equal to cos theta, right? So let x is equal to cos theta. So this implies theta is equal to cos inverse x, and theta belongs to closed interval 0 to pi. Theta belongs to closed interval 0 to pi, right? So what is y now? Y becomes sec inverse 1 upon, गलती हो जाती है कभी कभी, 2. Now x is cos theta, that is 2 cos square theta minus 1, right, is equal to sec inverse. Now 2 cos square minus 1 is cos 2 theta. So this is cos 2 theta, and 1 upon cos 2 theta is sec 2 theta. That is y is equal to sec inverse sec 2 theta, right? So this is result number 1. Now what is given? given that 0 is less than x is less than 1 upon root 2, but 0 is less than x is less than 1 upon root 2, right? So this implies, what is x? X is cos theta. What is x? X is cos theta, right? So now cos is 0 for pi by 2. Okay, so pi by 2 is less than theta and 1 upon root 2 for pi by 4. So this is pi by 4. So pi by 2 is 90 and pi by 4 is 45. So 90 is less than theta is less than 45 is correct? No. Then what happened here? Which mistake we did here? हमने क्या गलती कर दी पता है आपको? क्या किया? तो बच्चों ये ख्याल रखना, एग्ज़ाम में आप यही गलती करते हैं, इसलिए मैंने ये लिखा और मैं आपको पूछ रहा हूँ कि 90 लेस देन थीटा लेस देन 45 इज़ पॉसिबल? नो. तो क्या गलती कर दी? हमारे पास अभी तक tan इनवर्स था, tan था, sin इनवर्स था, सब इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन थे इन डोमेन. Now this is cos theta. Our assumption is cos theta, and cos is decreasing function in first quadrant, right? So ये इसको मैं क्रॉस लगाता हूँ तो आपको पता चलेगा कि हमें ऐसी मिस्टेक एग्जाम में करनी नहीं है, राइट? जब हम कोई फंक्शन एंटर करते हैं तो हमें देखना पड़ेगा कि वो इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन है या डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन है. सो कॉस इज डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन. सो if you entering the inserting a decreasing function, then you have to change the inequality, and if you don't want to change the inequality you have to write this first, right? So this implies, so ऐसी गलती कभी नहीं करने का, right? So remember this point, right? This is hot point for you. ऐसी गलती कभी नहीं करने का, right? इंक्रीजिंग डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन इंसर्ट करते वक्त देखना है. So we don't want to change the inequality, so we are writing this first. This is pi by 4, right? So pi by 4 is less than theta and cos is 0 for pi by 2. So now see here, this is 45 and this is 90, so this is okay, right? तो समझ में आई ना ये चौकड़ी वाली बात. मैं आगे भी आएगा यूज उसका, तो यही आपको बताऊंगा कि याद करो वो क्रॉस किया था वो मेथड में, वो वापस आपने गलती कर दी, right? So now what we require? 2 theta. That means we have to multiply by 2. So if we multiply by 2, this become pi by 2 less than 2 theta less than pi. So 2 theta lies between pi by 2 to pi, that is second quadrant, which is a subset of range of sec inverse, right? So from 1 ये सब अंदर निकल गया, दिखाई देता है ना 1. तो ओके, सो देयरफॉर फ्रॉम 1 क्या होगा? y इज इक्वल टू 2 थीटा, एंड व्हाट इज थीटा? cos इनवर्स x. सो cos इनवर्स x, राइट? सो डिफरेंशिएटिंग विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, दैट इज dy by dx. So dy by dx is equal to as it is, and derivative of cos inverse x is minus 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. So your final answer will be 2 upon under root 1 minus x square, right? तो हमें ऐसे इन्वर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस के एग्जांपल्स जो है डेरिवेटिव में वो सॉल्व करना है. दैट मीन्स आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, अभी भी आपके पास टाइम है. आप सेकेंड चैप्टर के जितने भी एग्जांपल्स है, प्रूव दैट, सिंप्लीफाई, वो सब सॉल्व कर दो. उसका जो फाइनल आंसर है वो आंसर का आप डिफ्रेंशिएशन निकाल लो, तो ये आपका डेरिवेटिव का एग्जांपल हो जाएगा. सो मैं आशा रखता हूँ कि आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करके इन्वर्स के फंक्शन की डेरिवेटिव्स में मास्टरी ले लेंगे. ओके, थैंक यू.